So I got this question from at Glory Ofiri 6070. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name incorrectly. She said, "This is beautiful. I'd like to know the procedures on how to bring family over for visit, please, if you don't mind. Thanks." No, I do not mind, and let's get right into it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So today I'm going to be sharing the procedures, the process of getting your dad or your mom to the UK on a visit visa. This also applies, to your siblings, your brother, your sister, or even your friends. So if you've got a friend who wants to visit you in the UK, yes, definitely you can invite them and they can come on a visiting visa. Most of the things that I'm going to be talking about are found on the gov.uk website, which I'm also going to be linking in the description box below so you can have a look through. And in addition, I'm going to be talking about how much was paid and the letters and the documents, everything that was sent to the consulate to request this visit. Well, if you're new on my channel and the backstory is not clear to you, my dad came into the UK for my graduation very recently, and I've got questions about the process and the procedure for him coming into the UK. So basically, not only people who are on working visas can invite their family members to the UK. So if you're a student, you can invite your family members also to the UK. If you are working, you can invite your family members to if you're on any type of visa, really, I believe you should be able to invite your family member to the UK to visit you, if not to stay with you permanently. You can read more about that, but I'll just try to focus on visiting visa for family members. So the kind of visa that my dad applied for was the standard visitor visa. And usually standard visitors visa ranges from 6 months to 2 years. However, it is advisable to apply for 6 months first if that's the first time he or she will be coming into the UK. So we applied for 6 months visiting visa for him, and it took about 2 weeks for us to get a decision about it. That is about 2 weeks after he has gone for his interview appointment in Lagos, Nigeria. So I paid £100 for the 6 months visitors visa. However, I did not do it by myself. I had someone who helped me with the process. I'm going to be leaving his contacts in the description box below. You can contact him if you feel like you need help with it. So basically, when you go through the gov.uk link for visitors visa application, this is what you will see. Is this clear? So it's going to look something like this, and what you need to do is to click on apply now. Once you click on apply now, you'll be able to pick your language and then you'll be able to continue. Next, it's going to ask you for the country where the person who is visiting will be doing their biometrics. So I am Nigerian, my parents are Nigerian, and he had his biometrics in Nigeria. We have 2 sites for biometrics in Nigeria. We have Abuja and we have Lagos. Lagos is closer to Ibadan, so he went from Ibadan to Lagos for his biometric appointment. And of course, by the time you are applying, everything is so spelled out for you. You get all the detailed information on the government's website, and once you've read through and you're okay with it, you can just click on start now, and then you register your email and you create passwords. So this email is where all correspondences regarding this visitor visa application is going to be. So once you've started the application, they'll ask you various questions. You'll be able to answer various questions, about yourself and also about the person who is visiting you. That should be the invitee. I've made some notes down here, so I'm just going to be reading through. Now, for mine, I came to visit because of my graduation. So if I wasn't graduating, of course, the content of the letter that I sent to the consulate and some other things will be different. But I'll just go through the things that I sent because, I was graduating and it was coming because of my graduation. So for me, I presented my passport. So they'll ask you about your passport number, your BRP number, your tenancy agreement, your bank statements, your work ID card, your birth certificate, and DBS if you have any. They will not specifically ask you that, oh, give us your tenancy agreement, give us your bank statement, give us your work ID. But these are the things that you need to provide to let them know that you are legit, you are in the UK legally, and you're a responsible person, you have a job, in the United Kingdom. And then for my dad, he provided his passport, that's his passport number, bank statements, documents that shows that he has a very good tie with his community, with Nigeria, basically, that, he's not planning to come on a visit and then refuse to go back home. So he provided his land properties, receipt of purchase of land, his land documents. Then we send them a lot of photographs of us. So my photographs, our photographs, family photographs from when I was young up till now. I went home some 2 years, was it 2 years ago? Yeah, some 2 years ago. We took a lot of pictures there. We sent them loads of picture. My dad has retired basically. So, his retirement letter and pension letter, we also provided those to them. So basically, for anybody who is coming to visit you in the United Kingdom, they want to know that the person will go back when their time is up in the UK. If they gave them 6 months visit visa, they want to be sure that yes, after that 6 months, they are out of the UK back to their own country. So they want a set of documents or evidence, things that will show that this person has a strong tie back home in Nigeria or in Ghana or wherever they are coming from, and that yes, they are going to be going back to their own country when their visiting time is up in the United Kingdom. Now let's move to sponsorship. Because I am the one inviting my parents over here, I am the sponsor. So basically, you are required to write a letter to the consulate. I'm going to put an example of my own letter. I'll put it here. Of course, if you are inviting your parents over for your graduation, it will apply to you. You can kind of use my letter as a template. But if your situation is different, maybe you are inviting your mom over for omugwo, or you are inviting your parent over to come have their birthday in the UK, or just to visit normally, the reasons that you are going to put will be different from mine. But I'll put the letter here so that you can have a read. Of course, I will have redacted some information there. Also, the content of the letter will depend on whether or not you are the one sponsoring or your invitee is sponsoring themselves. So for me, I was the sponsor and I had to put aside some fund as the sponsor fund, such that when I presented my statement of account, it was evident, it was clear that yes, these funds have been earmarked for this particular person for my daddy's visit. You get. If you watch this particular vlog, you remember that in that vlog I was saying that the evidence that I put, specifically my bank statement, it was not perfect because I use Monzo accounts primarily. In Monzo application you can create different ports for different things. So I had created a port to say, oh, that is visit, and then I had been putting the money in there. So the money in that particular port was not reflecting in my own main account. By the time I printed out my statement, I didn't even print it out myself. I actually chatted up Monzo and I asked them that I will need an official copy of my statement for the past 3 months. So they stamped it, they signed it, and they sent it to my address. And that was what I scanned and sent to the consulate. So I had put about 3,000 aside to say this is the money, to take care of my dad when he comes here. So that particular money was not reflecting in my main account. So in my main account, it was still showing that I have maybe 100 and something or 200 and something pounds in there. However, it reflected on that pot. So that really gave me a panic. Like, I hope these people will understand that I have put this money in a pot and it is safe, it is secured, and I hope they are not going to deny it because they will think, oh, I don't have enough money to take care of him, and things like that. And basically, for his own bank statement, he did not have to have any money inside. In fact, the bank statement that we presented for him, I don't think he had up to 2,000 naira in that bank statement at that time. So he really did not have to have any money, because I have said I'm taking full responsibility and I am the one sponsoring him. So I presented the evidence of funds, not my dad. Another thing that is worth mentioning, which I think is such a very good upgrade with visa stuff, is the fact that we did everything from the UK, like everything. We uploaded the documents from here. So when my dad went for the biometrics appointment, he did not need to carry anything with him except his passport, although the Nigerian in us will not allow. He still had photocopies of all the documents with him, but really they did not ask for it, because from our hand we have already uploaded all those things online. So it gets to a point when you're applying for a UK visitors visa online, it gets to a point after you have paid, and then they will ask you, do you want to upload your stuff online or something like that. That's after you've booked the appointment and all that. So you are able to actually upload the documents online. So we uploaded them online, and then they received it, and they confirmed that they received it. So my dad did not need to take any of those documents with him. So that kind of made it smoother also. So on the appointment day, he went for his appointment. It went well. We ticked the option of him going back to pick up his passport, because honestly, I was not trusting that Korean, the passport to him. And because our place is like a new place, we just didn't want anything that would make the process, you know, longer, or a situation whereby we'll say, oh, the passport is missing or anything like that. And by this time, my graduation was already coming near, so there should be no delay. So he went back to collect his passport. So like I said, decision took less than 2 weeks. So we made the application, and he went for his biometrics appointment on the 25th of May, and his passport was ready to collect on the 7th of June, but he didn't go until the 9th of June. So that was like, was that 10 days or 12 days? It was less than 2 weeks. So his decision came in less than 2 weeks. Yeah, I think this video is long enough. I really hope I did not miss anything out. And of course, he got his passport, he opened it, we saw the vignette, and yeah, it was approved, and then it was here the following week. So I think this video is explanatory enough. I have tried to put useful screenshots and information on the screen, so you can take a screenshot, you know, to help you with yours and all that. If you have any more questions, please let me know in the comment section, and I'll try my possible best to answer them. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Please like, leave a comment below, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. I'll see you in these other videos showing on my screen. Till then, thanks for watching.